Hi, I'm Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. Remember, on May 29th and July 28th, I said to short the market. The market was going to experience a correction. How did I know? My PT2. Check it out. This is not a crash for us. We're experiencing a correction because we are now making money on our stocks because we're shorting it. Using our PT2 identified for us when they were pulling their money out, both in May and July, and we were right there to pull our money out too. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At philsgang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what philsgang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. We believe that amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At philsgang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, this last 1,900-point drop in the stock market scared everybody. They called it a crash. But here at Phil's Gang, we call it an opportunity. Why? Because I taught my students how to read a chart. And here's the problem in this industry. You go somewhere to learn how to drive a car, but you never go anywhere to learn how to invest in a stock. Well, you will do that here at Phil's Gang. Join my gang. philsgang.com, the best teaching format in the country when it comes to stocks.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. You know, on May 29th, I warned that a stock market crash was coming. I also warned in July. Both times, I was watching my technology, my PT2 chart, and it turned from green to red. Both in May and July, we had substantial warnings. We saw the industrials fall. We saw that the market, the Chinese market was falling, was getting worse. Oil was falling. Copper was falling. Everything was falling. But again, CNBC was telling you, hey, things are cheap. Diversify. Everything's wonderful. But my chart was giving me something different. And on both those occasions, both in May and July, I told my gang, let's short the stock market now because my PT2 chart indicated a sell-off was coming in. And we did. And we had a wonderful ride all the way down. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
St. Jude is amazing. A family member said, well, if you go to St. Jude, you don't have to pay anything. And I didn't believe it. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
When one of your Republican colleagues gets on the show, you say, are you a capitalist? Have you ever referred to them as capitalists? Yeah. I'm a democratic socialist.
Democratic socialist. He's just a plain communist. That's Sanders. Yes, he is. I like him, though. He's a good old boy. But the problem with him, he's not realistic. The problem is our economy is struggling. And with his kind of thinking as a socialist, as a communist, to get all the people, all the poor. First of all, to take the incentive out of them to work. That's the worst thing. He disincentivizes people in working. Same thing Obama did, especially his health care program. I mean, his health care program is so bad. And I talked about this before, and the same thing with Bernie Sanders. If you're working and you're making $12, $13 an hour somewhere, and you want to work part-time on Saturday to get a few more bucks for the family, oh, no, you do that. We're going to take your benefits away. We don't want you working. They do everything to discourage people from doing better. They don't want them to do better because they want them to depend on government. If you depend on government, you're going to depend on what? Democrats. If you're a business owner, who do you depend on? You depend on the Republicans. So if Bernie Sanders decides to come, if he gets close to this thing, and all of a sudden it looks like Bernie Sanders is going to win, I'm not saying he will, but this economy would just, I mean, you'd be over. You'd have a worse depression. How could we, here we are, debating, either you got to raise taxes or you got to cut Medicare, Medicaid, all these entitlements, Social Security. You got to do one or the other, but the politicians won't do either. They won't cut Medicaid, Medicare, or Social Security, and they won't raise taxes. If they raise taxes, they don't get reelected. They know that. And if they cut, they're not going to get the votes from the seniors. So they're not going to do that. So what do? We keep kicking the can down the road, and things get worse and worse and worse, and we have no productivity. And the jobs are stagnant. We found that out with 142,000 jobs. You know, this weekend, what a weekend it was on TV with these shows. Between the president on 60 Minutes, which was just mind-boggling, and then we had Sanders on, he was on these Sunday shows, and then we had Bernanke doing his rounds, telling how he saved the world. He saved the world. How did Bernanke save the world? I still don't get that. That's all he kept saying. What gall to take credit for saving the world from a disaster when all he did was interfere in the disaster. He's like the little Dutch boy who put his finger in the hole in the dike just to hold it back. That's all Bernanke did. He just put his finger in the hole in the dike. He interfered in the disaster. So he stopped it temporarily. But it's not even stopped. He just held it back. And yet, in his book that he's promoting, he's claiming he saved the economy when he didn't do anything of the sort. He mashed it, he interfered with it, and he stopped it from plunging temporarily with these stupid programs he put in place, these dumb policies which have not led to our recovery. It led to propping up a fake recovery, propping up a fake economy that's going to collapse, that's going to continue the collapse it started in 2007, 2008. Anybody knows that. This man is a liar. His biggest lie is the economy. He says he saved the economy. And the big lie is near almost full employment now, the economy, he said in his interview over the weekend. That doesn't make any sense. It's not near full employment. Not near full employment. The economy is 4 million short of full employment. Now, let's put that in perspective. If you're 4 million employees away, 4 million jobs away from full employment, let's put it in perspective. How much is that? Is that a lot? A little? Let's say you're building a bridge. It spans across a creek. It's 5,000 feet. You got to build a 5,000-foot bridge. Your engineers design it. You're just ready to go ahead and finish the bridge. You lay in the last bit of steel. And you find out you missed by 3,500 feet in a 5,000-foot span. So that's how you measure, okay, this guy. Okay, as far as being 4 million short. That's huge. That's huge. But he keeps claiming, just like he claimed before the economy collapsed, remember? He kept claiming the economy was Goldilocks. We were seeing green sprouts. Remember Larry Kudlow plagiarized him and used that on his show for 4 years until his ratings were so low he got booted from CNBC. His ratings sucked so bad. His audience is so small he could fit him in a toll booth. Remember this nonsense?
We got economic releases that suggest the Goldilocks soft landing scenario remains very much in place.
He kept saying that every night. He adopted that. He plagiarized Bernanke. He plagiarized him, which was so untrue. If we were at full employment, then why is it, Mr. Bernanke, we have 98 million people that can't find a good job? And why is it, if we're at full employment, why is it those people who are working, 77.8% are living from paycheck to paycheck? They can't make it. And why is it this labor force participation rate is the lowest in 38 years? And the real household incomes are down double digits over the last 15 years. Home ownership is at an 18-year low if we were at full employment. What really makes me grumpy about this guy, this phony, this liar, Bernanke, is when he says inflation is low. Oh, that gets me. Oh boy, that grinds my gears when I hear, boy, inflation is low. It's low because the way they measure it, they don't count commodities like food, energy. How can you count inflation without counting food prices, energy prices? They don't count your health insurance premiums. Remember that? We're supposed to go down $2,500 our policy every year. Instead, it's going up through the roof. Mine's going up through the roof. I know yours is going through the roof. And I know if we dug J.P. Morgan up, he's second emotion is going through the roof. If anybody got their premiums lately, it's unbelievable. They do not include food, energy, health insurance premiums, clothing, all the stuff that we use day to day. So he said, well, there's no inflation. Well, if you counted that stuff, it'd be huge inflation. Then they report how consumers are doing. They're doing so well because they bought all this stuff. You ever hear Leishman? Leishman goes, wow, look at the consumers. They're really strong. Look at what they bought this month. It's not true. They give you the prices. They should give you the units. So they're not buying any more stuff. The stuff is more expensive. So they go to the grocery store and buy whatever. Okay, they didn't buy more of it. It went up in price, but they don't tell you that. Say, oh, look at this. Boy, consumers are spending more. Wow, they are really doing well. What are you, nuts? Hey, we get back, we'll take a look at some stocks. Join my gang, Phil's gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com, Phil's Gang Radio Show. You know, we just went through a 1,900-point stock market drop, fastest drop ever in 2 days. Most of you panicked. At Phil's Gang, we didn't look at it as a crash. We looked at it as an opportunity because we were short. Why? Because I was able to teach my students how to read a chart, so in advance, they would know that the market was going to go down. It's all about learning. It's always amazed me, our whole life. Someone teaches us to play baseball. Someone teaches us to ski. Someone teaches us how to drive a car. But there's nobody there to teach you how to invest in a stock. And that's where I come in. I think I have the best teaching format in the country. Check it out. It's philsgang.com. So you'll be so comfortable. You don't care if the market's going down or the market's going up. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
From the perspective of the U.S. economy, I think we've seen continuing signs of strength.
Continuing signs of strength? What are you, nuts? Household spending dropped to its lowest level since 2008. Retail sales dropped to its lowest level in 9 years. Wages to its lowest level in 30 years. Disposable income to its lowest level in 40 years. Home ownership to its lowest level in 30 years. What's he talking about? That's Jack Lew, our Treasury Secretary. We can't trust anything that comes out of Washington or Wall Street. And that's why I want you to join Phil's Gang. My name is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Well, the reason you stay away from the stock market because you're fearful, because no one has taught you how to invest. You go to school to learn how to do math. You go to school to learn how to drive. Why don't you go to school to learn how to invest using charts? Join my gang, philsgang.com, the best teaching format in the country when it comes to stocks.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Middle-class economics works.
Works? Where? Show me where it works. You tell us the unemployment rate is 5.1%, and you only get to 5.1% by making sure people don't have a job. Think of August. August, the unemployment rate went down to 5.1% because 200,000 people couldn't find a job. If they found a job, our unemployment rate would be at 10%. Isn't this amazing? Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Aren't you sick of this stuff? Aren't you sick of these politicians? They keep lying to us. And you know, Wall Street does too. And how many times have you said, boy, I hate Wall Street. I hate the stock market. But that's the best place in the world to make money. But you need a lesson. You need a lesson on how to invest. That's where I come in. Join my gang, philsgang.com. It's the best teaching format in the country when you want to learn how to invest in stocks. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
AMVA, and I've lost over 30K on it, but it had excellent earnings the last several quarters, and if they make the cameras and drone equipment, I don't know why it's so weak these days.
It's so weak these days because you don't pay attention to what they make. You don't care about their earnings. The problem is the institutions are pulling their money out, and that's all you need to know, and that's what we identify in the chart, and that's why I become a Phil's Gang member.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At philsgang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what philsgang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. We believe that amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At philsgang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Yes, sir. Yeah, AMVA, and I've lost over 30K in my TD account on it, but it had excellent earnings the last several quarters. And it's Ambarella. They make the cameras and drone equipment. They make these spy cameras for police and so on and so forth. But I don't know why it's so weak these days.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com, click on the video channel graphic, and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
Okay, why it's so weak. Don't understand why it's so weak. You're looking at the wrong thing, and that's why we're going to do this little class I'm going to give you right now on stock to bring you up to date so you don't end up like this gentleman where he thinks he's got a wonderful stock. All the fundamentals work out. Got all these cameras and everything's great and earnings are great, but how come it's not going up? Well, remember, it has nothing to do with fundamentals anymore. That's stopped. We don't judge a company on fundamentals, what it does. None of that. It's all about, do the big institutions, are they going to accumulate more of the stock that they hold? That's all it is. And you just need the technology to identify if that pricing power is coming in, which simply means if they're going to, like, for example, we own Caterpillar, and Caterpillar is one of our 7 stocks. We here at Phil's Gang tell our gang members they just are supposed to have just 5 stocks, not even 7, 5 stocks a month, the same 5 stocks all year long. It doesn't matter the name of the company. Who cares if it's Bank of America or Goldman Sachs? Who cares if it's Halliburton or Rig? Who cares? It doesn't make any difference. Who cares if it's Starbucks or Nike? It doesn't matter. You don't invest in stocks. You follow the gangsters. If they're going to, the gangster that own Starbucks, if they're going to buy more of it, don't you want to know that? Because if they're going to accumulate more of it, and they own most of Starbucks, these institutions, all the big stocks, the institutions own them. If they're going to accumulate more, that's called pricing power, and the stock will go up. That's what you want to know. You don't want to know how many Starbucks stores there are, for heaven's sakes. What good is that? Does that make any sense? Or what their forward PE ratio is, or their price to sales, or price to book? What in the hell does that got to do with anything? All you want to know is, are they buying more of Starbucks, the institutions that own this thing? If they are, the price is going to go up. If they're not, the price is going to go down. And that's what we teach, and that's the technology we designed, and that's the technology you need. Anybody can do it, especially those people who are frustrated with the stock market. You're frustrated, just like this gentleman. He said, I don't get it. Earnings are good. They sell cameras. They sell videos. They sell this. They sell that. I don't get it. Why is it going down? Because the institutions pull their money up. Let's take a look at our stocks. Again, if you join my gang, philsgang.com, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, I am telling you, you just follow every day with me the 7 stocks. That's it. The same 7 stocks. And the key is, when the stocks go down, when we short the stock, okay, you make money. We just don't buy the stock. Why would we just buy the stock? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Let's take, for example, Goldman Sachs. Schlumberger. That turned back in August. It was around $93. It dropped down to $66. 93 to 66. Because we follow this stock every day. We saw where the institutions were taking their money out. So why would I leave my money in? Because somebody on CNBC said they have a great market cap? Their management is doing terrific. Look at the return on equity. Is that why I should keep it? Or it's got a great profits. It's got a good book value, or it's got a free cash flows improved. Is that why I should keep it? That's what this guy did, and he lost, 33%? No. All you want to know, Schlumberger, we watch that stock every day, and you join the gang, and you'll be every day. I go over the stock all day long. I'm your coach on this stock, Schlumberger. So it dropped. That was about a 20% drop. So even if you made half of that, 10%, what's wrong with that? And then it turned around and it turned green. Meant institutions were putting money back in, and now we're back up on the other side of it on Schlumberger, about 5 to 10%, depending on where you got in. Same thing with IBM, 5 to 6%. Goldman Sachs, 3 to 5%. NSC, the railroad, around 5%. Intel, 5 to 10%, depending where you got in, all by just following me every day, the same stocks, and that's not counting when we shorted them. So check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. I have a free charting lesson on my site, and then just join the gang. And you don't even need to lease the chart. Just use my chart. Just follow me the first month. even 2 months, 3 months. Follow me, stay with my 7 stocks, then all you have to do is pay for the membership, $49.95, until you get to a point you want to do it on your own with the chart and put other stocks on rather than just my 7. You may want your 7. Okay? All right. So there's nothing better because I'm with you every step of the way. There's nobody else in the country that does this. And who cares? Like I said, everyone's asking, is the market going to go up? Is the market going to go down? What's going to happen now? The interest rates aren't going to go up. Who cares? Who cares? Well, you think we're going to depend on what CNBC tells us? You think we're going to depend on what Wall Street tells us? What are you, nuts? And we were just talking a moment ago, this fraud, Bernanke, head of the Fed. Look how he destroyed us. Look how he destroyed the economy. But if you knew the institutions were pulling money out of their stock in 2008, you would have lost money, would you? You would have made money. You'll never again get caught in a crash. Instead, you're going to be okay. If there's ever a crash again, you're going to be just fine. Because now you got the mechanism, you got the technology that lets us know that if your stock is Caterpillar or your stock is IBM, and all of a sudden the market's going to collapse 2,000-3,000 points, you're going to know in advance, and you're going to be on the right side of it. Boy, it makes me grumpy when these guys come out like him. And Bonnie Frank, you see, by the way, they're going to do a TV show on Bonnie Frank, how he changed America. He destroyed America. The people who producing this thing don't get it. It was he's along with Bernanke. It caused the financial crash. These people are nuts. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. You know, on May 29th, I warned that a stock market crash was coming. I also warned in July. Both times, I was watching my technology, my PT2 chart, and it turned from green to red. Both in May and July, we had substantial warnings. We saw the industrials fall. We saw that the Chinese market was falling, was getting worse. Oil was falling. Copper was falling. Everything was falling. But again, CNBC was telling you, hey, things are cheap. Diversify. Everything's wonderful. But my chart was giving me something different. And on both those occasions, both in May and July, I told my gang, let's short the stock market now because my PT2 chart indicated a sell-off was coming in. And we did. And we had a wonderful ride all the way down. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com, Phil's Gang Radio Show. You know, we just went through a 1,900-point stock market drop, fastest drop ever in 2 days. Most of you panicked. At Phil's Gang, we didn't look at it as a crash. We looked at it as an opportunity because we were short. Why? Because I was able to teach my students how to read a chart, so in advance, they would know that the market was going to go down. It's all about learning. It's always amazed me, our whole life. Someone teaches us to play baseball. Someone teaches us to ski. Someone teaches us how to drive a car. But there's nobody there to teach you how to invest in a stock. And that's where I come. I think I have the best teaching format in the country. Check it out. It's philsgang.com. So you'll be so comfortable. You won't care if the market's going down or the market's going up. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com, Phil's Gang Radio Show. You know, we just went through a 1,900-point stock market drop, fastest drop ever in 2 days. Most of you panicked. At Phil's Gang, we didn't look at it as a crash. We looked at it as an opportunity because we were short. Why? Because I was able to teach my students how to read a chart, so in advance, they would know that the market was going to go down. It's all about learning. It's always amazed me, our whole life. Someone teaches us to play baseball. Someone teaches us to ski. Someone teaches us how to drive a car. but there's nobody there to teach you how to invest in a stock. And that's where I come in. I think I have the best teaching format in the country. Check it out. It's philsgang.com. So you'll be so comfortable, you don't care if the market's going down or the market's going up. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
From the perspective of the U.S. economy, I think we've seen continuing signs of strength.
Continuing signs of strength? What are you, nuts? Household spending dropped to its lowest level since 2008. Retail sales dropped to its lowest level in 9 years. Wages to its lowest level in 30 years. Disposable income to its lowest level in 40 years. Home ownership to its lowest level in 30 years. What's he talking about? That's Jack Lew, our Treasury Secretary. We can't trust anything that comes out of Washington or Wall Street. And that's why I want you to join Phil's Gang. My name is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Well, the reason you stay away from the stock market because you're fearful, because no one has taught you how to invest. You go to school to learn how to do math. You go to school to learn how to drive. Why don't you go to school to learn how to invest using charts? Join my gang, philsgang.com, the best teaching format in the country when it comes to stocks.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. What is Phil's Gang? philsgang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Now, let me give you a phone number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. So you can call and sign up. You don't need the charts or any of that right away. All you need is to become a gang member and follow me with my 7 stocks. It's the same 7 stocks all year long. It works because all we're doing is buying and selling as per the money that's coming into that stock or out of the stock. And if it's coming out, we short it. It's that simple. It's a system so simple. It's not time consuming. It's so easy. Every day, I do those 7 stocks in my gang. Every day, follow me on those same 7 stocks. Check it out. You'll see. You'll say, what a wonderful system. Why didn't I do this years ago? It works. It works. 877-600-GANG. And all I ask, if you make money, please remember St. Jude. Okay. Bernanke, as I said, was on the weekend shows. He was going around, and he really believes that he saved the economy. He said that he did quantitative easing to create jobs. What a lie that was. I can't believe he said that on television. He looked right in the camera. He says, quantitative easing created jobs. No, it didn't. Quantitative easing didn't create jobs. That's what quantitative easing doesn't create jobs. In fact, even the government, the BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, said that. The number of real meaningful jobs, the breadwinner job, full-time positions in the most important sectors, energy, mining, construction, manufacturing, white-collar professionals, business management, service, that kind of thing, the high-paying jobs, information technology, transportation distribution, finance, all that high-paying stuff is still 1.7 million below the level of 2007 when we started to hit the crash. How can he say that? This is the numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Quantitative easing does not create jobs. It creates a fake stock market rally. You juice in $3 trillion to push the stocks up. Then you take out of quantitative easing another $4 trillion, give the companies that money to buy their own shares. That pushes the stock market up again. What a lie. And worst of it, he believes his own crap. In his book that he writes, he must believe it. He's sick. That's what makes Bernanke dangerous, or the biggest liar in the world. Because he doesn't look at the evidence against himself. That's why he's a dangerous man, or the biggest liar in the world. At least look at the evidence. God, if I was writing a book, I'd look at the evidence before I put it out there in print that's against me. All that money printing has done is generate temporary boosts and discretionary incomes of the top 10 percentile of households. That's it. And they own 85% of all the financial assets, stocks, bonds. And when they spend money, the next group down, let's say 20% of the population, who's employed in lousy jobs like leisure and hospitality sectors, bartenders, waiters, bellhops, they're the ones who benefit when the top 10% start spending. But here's the problem with that group, and where we're getting all of our jobs are coming from. Hospitality, bartenders, waiters, bellhops. That's most of our jobs. About 80% of our jobs are coming from these groups. What Bernanke doesn't say when he's on these shows, these jobs only generate about 26 hours per week. And they pay 10 to 14 bucks. That's about 19 grand a year. But it doesn't say that. This is the guy who saved the economy by himself. That's about 40% of all jobs, compared to the meaningful job that pays 50 grand per year. Well, what's he talking about? Quantitative easing didn't create jobs, created more garbage. And then they disappear when the financial bubble bust breaks, and it will. If you take the recent job numbers of 142,000, that was a total disaster. So they should stop. Obama, Bernanke should stop taking victory laps with that 142,000, but they're not. There's no recovery. Why don't they stop taking a victory lap? Obama especially needs to stop lying about the manufacturing jobs. Over the weekend, he was speaking again. He gets this big round of applause from students. You always notice how he goes to the colleges, these liberal colleges, so all these kids applaud him every other word. 900,000, he said, manufacturing jobs. He never created 900,000. His own BLS will tell you that. According to Bureau of Labor Statistics, he never created any jobs. There's not been one new manufacturing job created by this Obama since he's been in office. In fact, the 12.3 million manufacturing jobs reported is 10% below the level it was in 2007. And that's nearly 30% lower than the 17.3 million manufacturing jobs back in January of 2000. It gets worse. You take the important energy jobs, mining jobs, manufacturing, construction. We're 5 million jobs lower than in January 2000. Are you nuts? No wonder household incomes have dropped over 7%. And people don't have the extra money to go to the mall. No wonder retail sales are the lowest in 9 years. No wonder. They don't have any extra money. They have no extra money. How do you save? You don't have. You got retail sales dropped to the lowest level in 9 years. Disposable income, what you have left after you pay your bills, dropped to a 40-year low. Durable goods sales, the big appliance and big TV tech. Remember how they used to sell those? Oh man, during the housing boom. Remember Best Buy? They couldn't get enough big screen TVs in. Remember that? Down. Been dropping 6 of 7 months. And these guys are taking these victory laps. What are you, nuts? Give me a break, please. This is crazy. Look, here's what I want you to do. If you really want to set yourself up for retirement, if you really always looking for that little business that you could buy, how many of you said, if I could just buy my own little business, make some extra money, if I could only do something that make extra little money? What are you going to do, buy a business? Are you nuts? You got to have employees and all that and taxes and, are you kidding me? Withholding your insurance and health care. You really want to buy you can't buy a little business anymore. There's no such thing as a little business anymore. Because of Obama, he treats the little businesses just like he treats the big businesses. He slams you, the little business, with more regulations than the big business. The best business in the world is the stock business, because every time you buy a stock, if you go in and buy, see, I'm looking at it, we have 7 stocks, we have 7 individual profit centers, we have 7 individual businesses. When we bought Intel, we treat it just like it's our business. We own this business. We're going to anticipate, we're going to watch the cash flow on it, everything. All we have to do is just watch the money that's going into the stock and out of the stock. That's all we have to do. We treat it just like a business. We know exactly when we buy the stock where we're going to put in a stop, S-T-O-P. So if I'm going to buy the stock, I get a buy signal at $29, which means what? On my chart, I have 2 charts. If it turns green, I buy it. If I'm using my other chart, which I'm in see the PT True chart, you're in for anywhere from 2 months to 6 months. My PT1, you're in for 2 days to 6 days. So you decide which one you want to be in, what time frame you feel comfortable in. But in any event, all we're going to do is wait for the money to come in, and we buy, and when the money goes out, we sell. And you got terrific stocks: Schlumberger, Goldman Sachs, Intel, Caterpillar, IBM, Walmart. What's wrong with those stocks? What is wrong with those stocks? Stay with the same 7 stocks. Join my gang right now. 877-600-GANG. Make this your little business. This is where you go to make your extra money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Middle-class economics works.
Works? Where? Show me where it works. You tell us the unemployment rate is 5.1%, and you only get to 5.1% by making sure people don't have a job. Think of August. August, the unemployment rate went down to 5.1% because 200,000 people couldn't find a job. If they found a job, our unemployment rate would be at 10%. Isn't this amazing? Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Aren't you sick of this stuff? Aren't you sick of these politicians? They keep lying to us. And you know, Wall Street does too. And how many times have you said, boy, I hate Wall Street. I hate the stock market. But that's the best place in the world to make money. But you need a lesson. You need a lesson on how to invest. That's where I come in. Join my gang, philsgang.com. It's the best teaching format in the country when you want to learn how to invest in stocks. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Our economy has been moving.
Yeah, in the wrong direction. This is the same guy that told us we could keep our doctor and we could keep our health insurance. Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Look, I have the best teaching format in the country when it comes to learning how to invest in stocks. People will tell you that. Look, we can't listen to Wall Street. We can't listen to our government. We listen to our charts. That's why you join philsgang.com. Food stamps have exceeded 45 million for 50 straight months. And he's telling us things are good. What are you, nuts?
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Philsgang member to be the best investor they can be. At philsgang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Philsgang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what philsgang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. We believe that amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At philsgang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. You know, everybody's been panicked about the crash. You've been told by CNBC there wasn't going to be a crash. The stocks were cheap. I've been telling you just the opposite. I've been telling you that going all the way back to June 2014. And then again, 2015, both May and July, and I said to start shorting. And if you were a gang member, you'd be pretty happy right now. Join my gang. Learn how to short.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. You know, on May 29th, I warned that a stock market crash was coming. I also warned in July. Both times, I was watching my technology, my PT2 chart, and it turned from green to red. Both in May and July, we had substantial warnings. We saw the industrials fall. We saw that the market, the Chinese market was falling, was getting worse. Oil was falling. Copper was falling. Everything was falling. But again, CNBC was telling you, hey, things are cheap, diversify, everything's wonderful. But my chart was giving me something different. And on both those occasions, both in May and July, I told my gang, let's short the stock market now, because my PT2 chart indicated a sell-off was coming in. And we did. And we had a wonderful ride all the way down. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
It's really sort of about what are you fearing in terms of the downside to stocks versus rising interest rates. And, you know, we've been pretty defensively positioned when it comes to equity risk in the fixed income markets because of those global and international developments.
I mean, what does he mean by we've been defensive because of the global and international developments? What's he know about that? They react after. Are you kidding me? The market, when your price shows up, you call it pricing power. When your stock, let's say you're in Walmart at $66. That $66 are posted is after the fact. Everything's already figured in. You got to anticipate going forward, or you're always going to get caught. You're going to get caught. And that's the problem when you're depending on these kind of people, these financial advisors who are dopes.
What's a financial advisor?
That is a term that means almost nothing.
Yes, it means he's a dope. That's what a financial advisor is, a dope. He's a dope. They never have protected you. Tell me the last time your financial advisor called you and said, we're going to have a major 10% pullback, a major 8% pullback. Let me position you so we can take our profits right now, and then we'll position ourselves so we can make money as the market goes down. And I think it's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. When's that ever happened to you? We do that every day with our clients. Every day. And all we're focusing on is 7 stocks, 7 profit centers. What difference does it make if it's Walmart or if it's GE? Does it really matter? First of all, when you buy Walmart or you buy GE, you're buying it based on somebody telling you something to buy it. They're selling you. When you buy a stock, you buy it based on somebody on CNBC or an article in Bloomberg or somebody you hear telling you, hey, it's time to buy this stock. And you believe them. But by the time you buy it, the big guys already bought it months earlier and ready to get out. That's what you don't understand about the market. It's always in the rears, the information. But by understanding charting, you're charting the money as it goes in, it's real time, and as it comes out. You see? So if you want to be successful in the market, stop hating the market. The market's a fine place. It's the people around it. It's the people in the industry. That's the problem. That's why you lost money. Did any of these geniuses, when you lost money, ever? When was the last time in any of the crashes that they got a hold of you and said, you got to get out now? The market's crashing. What did I say, though? In May, when the stock was at $212, the S&P, I said it's going to drop. Let's short it. Who told you in July, as this market's going to drop, start shorting, keep shorting it? And then it dropped 1,900 points. Is that magic? Do I know that? Of course not. You're just watching the money flow. But you can't do that when you're looking at this new stock and Johnson & Johnson. You switch to Apple. If you're going to be an Apple, then just do Apple. You can make money with just one stock all year. Just one. Just one stock all year. As long as you know how to make money when it goes down. When the institutions take their money out and you know how to short it. It's no big deal. It's not scary. It's not, oh my God, the stock's going down. What do I do? No, it's easy. With today's technology, you push a button. It says sell. That's it. You push a button. Sell. Sell 500 shares. So if it's at $20, it goes down to 10, you made money. And if it's 20 and it's down at 10, you hit the button, buy. And you made the money between 20 and 10. What is so difficult about that? Your whole life you've been in the stock market. You've never been able to do that because mutual funds won't allow you to do that. They won't allow you to do that. And they won't let you put in a stop. I could buy Starbucks today. I could go in and buy Starbucks today. And I could look at it and say, you know, I'm going to buy Starbucks at $60. I could put a stop in at $59. I know after I bought it that stock drops below $59. It kicks me out automatically. I know exactly how much I'm going to make or how much I'm going to lose. I know exactly. What a beautiful thing in using a stop, S-T-O-P. So by having the technology that goes from green to red, identifies when the institutions are buying or when they're selling, and then you got the ability to limit your loss, what more do you want? So check it out. I want a few things. I didn't last week have enough time to go over these little credit card tips. I want to help you with these. One way to get your credit scores up. Become an authorized user on someone else's card. Now, you got to be able to trust this person. It's usually got to be a family member who has a great credit card score. You know they're not going to go out and get in debt. You can get on that card. And as long as he's got a good credit standing, then you get that same standing. It will show up on your credit as if you've had that for a duration of the card. It's a perfect legal practice. It's legal to do, and it's so easy to pop up your score. It really is. And here's another thing to improve your score. Request an increase in your debt to available balance ratio. We don't have no intention of using it. You just want it increased. So instead of paying down your debt, you're requesting a credit line increase. When it's granted, your ratios look much better. Much better, especially to FICO, without having paid a dime of the balance. Another good thing you can do, too, is report your card lost. Call your creditors and report your card has been stolen. It's all legal. When that happens, they will usually close that account and open up a new account and move all your credit history over to the new account, including the original open date. You now have 2 positive and seasoned credit lines. There's just one before. That's another way. There's so many little ways to improve your credit score, and so important to do. So important to do. So just I'll try to help you with these, but there's just so many. Here's another. I only got a few minutes here, but here's another one that's easy to do. If you have, let's take, if you're always paying your, let's say, cell phone on time, internet provider on time, utility on time, you never miss them. Your medical bills, you always paid them on time. Do you know they don't report those to your credit? They don't report it to the credit. So what you do is you call them, the cell phone provider, your internet provider, and you ask them, hey, would you do me a favor and provide my credit to the FICO, to the different agencies? And they'll do it for you. So if you have great credit, you never miss your cell phone bill, your internet provider is always on time, that'll bounce your score way up. they'll bounce your score way up. So there's a lot of little things that you can do. And there's a real neat way of increasing your credit score big time by working with the due date. So I'll tell you about the due date tomorrow, okay? There's two different dates. There's the due date, and then there's the credit report date. There's two different dates. All you got to find out is when each creditor, when's their report date. And if you send in your payment so it shows up before they report it, your score goes up big. And I'll explain that to you tomorrow, too. Look, again, the stock market is the best place to be. Let me give you the number, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. Look, I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you this. If you stay with just 5 stocks and you follow me all year with the same 5 stocks, we know those stocks so well. All we're following, remember, we don't care about their inventory. We don't care about any of that. We don't care anything about their earnings. We don't care about any of that stuff. It doesn't matter to us. We just only care about one thing. We only care about the institutions that own it. Are they accumulating more of it than we're going to accumulate? So just follow me with my 5 stocks. Join the gang. Just try it. You'll see what a difference that makes doing that way. It's a great system. Thousands of people do it. They've been with me for years. Try it out. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com.